it is something to see. So rest in peace to all of them. Um, my thoughts and prayers go out to the Rock's family and to the Rock, of course. So I hope that they can go get through this. I know what it's like losing a parent. So with that out of the way, let's get things started. Hopefully you enjoy the match. And if you do, well, not match, but show and matches, then hopefully you'll hit the follow, hopefully you'll hit the subscribe, and hopefully you'll hit the notifications button. So let's get it started. It is Wednesday Night Showdown, Season 7, Episode 13. Let's get it. All right, it is Cleveland, Ohio, live here, UPW Live, Wednesday Night Showdown, live on the TMK Network. This match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by her husband and one half of the UPW Primetime Tag Team Champions, Joey Santos, and the UPW Wednesday Night Showdown Women's Champion, the Assassin, Cameron Santos. And her opponent, led to the ring by Coco, both hailing from Cheyenne, Wyoming, Emma Elliott. Both of these women will clash at the pay-per-view this week. At the New Generation pay-per-view, you will see them clash. Emma Elliott will get her rematch. Emma Elliott with a nice takedown headlock. Emma Elliott showing her strength with a gut-wrench slam to the champion. Cameron outside showing some frustration. Emma Elliott playing to the crowd, trying to get some comeback going. Russian leg sweep by the champion, Emma Elliott. Ooh, Emma Elliott getting hit in the knees twice with a drop kick by Cameron Santos. But now Emma Elliott with a nice slam off of the ropes. Oh God, oh, almost too close to the ropes, had to let that go. But hits the X-Plex. Bitter end hit. And Emma Elliott just took out the champion. Easy, damn, they didn't even show any replays. She took out the champion like that. What's gonna happen at the pay-per-view? Like Cameron had no offense whatsoever. Holy shit. The lights grow dim. There's an eeriness in the crowd. Why was Cameron taken out so quickly? This match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Rome, Italy, standing at 5'11", 223 pounds, the Emperor. Or, if you want me to say Rome in Spanish, from Roma, Italia, the Emperor. Same thing. If you didn't speak Spanish, you would know where it was. What's wrong, Law Knight? You have a patch over you. Are you sick, or are you just reacting to Cameron getting her ass kicked? Because if you're reacting to that, I'm just as surprised as you. I don't know how or why that happened. Alright. And his opponent, making his debut here in UPW, standing at 6 foot, 198 pounds, from Monterrey, Mexico, Humberto Carrillo. They may have stopped his push in WWE, but they ain't stopping his push here. there it is. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. So I was just informed by one of my friends, and I kind of knew that Whitney Houston would be, but both Whitney Houston and the Notorious B.I.G. to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Notorious B.I.G., my favorite rapper of all time, and Whitney Houston are going into the Hall of Fame. That is great. That is great. Great news for me. Humberto Carrillo, nice tilt-a-whirl DDT on the Emperor. Jawbreaker reversal by Humberto Carrillo. And a drop kick to the Emperor. You know, I could just say his last name, but I like saying his whole name just to show, you know, be impressive. Not bad, Tony. How are you? Humberto Carrillo taking it to the Emperor. Lateral press, hooks the leg. And a kick out by the Emperor. Good. Welcome back, Ty. We saw in our cancer special yesterday, Humberto Carrillo had a good match. But in the end, in that cancer special, the star of the show, the star of the whole special, was Angel Garza, the #1 contender for the Lucha Libre Championship in the 6-man elimination chamber match. Eliminating all 5 men on his own was amazing, and that's why he's the #1 contender, including eliminating the champion. So that was great. And the edited version without the game crashing and all that is on YouTube right now. Yeah, you can watch it on here, but you'll have to fast forward through the game crashing and all that crap and all that loading screen stuff. But on YouTube, it is all clean without anything. But Humberto Carrillo had a nice semi-debut, but this is his official debut here. Nice roundhouse kick by the Emperor. Carrillo with the reversal, throwing him into the corner. And Humberto Carrillo sets him up. Oh, we know what he's going for. We know what he's going for because Latinos love to fly. I don't like to fly, but... And he just did it. En nombre del Padre, Hijo, Espíritu Santo, please save me. And he hits it on the Emperor, going coast to coast. Pulling the Emperor away from the ropes. Goes for the pin, hooks the leg. And even coast to coast wasn't enough to put away the Emperor. Humberto Carrillo is going to have to dig deeper to find a way to put away the Emperor. And the Emperor hitting Carrillo and now going to the top turnbuckle. Oh, and the Emperor missing. That 630, and look at Carrillo with the pin off of the Emperor's mistake and takes the win. Didn't even have to finish the job. He let the Emperor finish himself off. Looks like Carrillo is not here to play. He's like, I don't got to do nothing else. He messed himself up. That's got to hurt. Let me just go for the pin. I'm not going to waste any time. For a young kid, I don't know how long he's been wrestling, but I'll have that information next time or during this show. I don't know how long he's been wrestling, but damn, that's a veteran move right there. You know what I mean? That's a veteran move. You see somebody make a mistake and you take advantage right away. You don't wait. That is something. Hit him with that Falcon Arrow, and he should have went for the pin. He should. I mean, in my opinion, he should have went for the pin on Carrillo, but he didn't. He had to go up to the top. Tried that 630 senton and missed. And look at Carrillo right away with the cover, and he hooks the leg. He didn't even have to hook the leg. The Emperor knocked himself out. But congratulations to Carrillo on his official win, on his official debut here in UPW. Congratulations, Humberto Carrillo. Welcome to UPW. This match is scheduled for... Actually, this match is a last man standing match. The only way to win is to keep your opponent down to the count of 10. Making his way to the ring right now. Hailing for Charlotte, North Carolina. Standing at 6'1", 220 pounds. He is the American Nightmare, Cody. And his opponent on the way to the ring in this last man standing match, hailing from Long Island, New York, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. You know what's funny is they bill him as MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. His real name is Maxwell T. Friedman. All they did was change his middle initial, which is weird, you know what I mean? I mean, why is he, you know what I mean? He could have just kept the T there. I don't know any wrestlers with that name, but okay, these are not spoilers at all for AEW, but remember, today was Bash at the Beach. That was their special tonight, and it was special. Their first match started within a minute and a half, like right away. I'm not going to tell you what the match was, but it started right away. Well, when I turned over to NXT, they were talking, so it was a pain in the ass. I realized that I am in love with Chris Statlander a lot. Brandy Rhodes actually wrestled. I'm just going to say that. But I'm in love with Chris Statlander. She can be my alien. No, she cannot probe me. Anything else, you know? Well, I don't know. I'm in love with her. She's kind of hot. I might let her. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to think about that one. Flipping people up. Yo, he is great on the mic too. He plays a fantastic heel. In MJF, he does play a fantastic heel. He's good on the mic. He cuts great promos too. And again, no spoilers, but don't forget, today was Bash at the Beach in AEW. Don't forget that DDP was supposed to see action for the first time in almost 20 years. That was we already knew about that. Well, the Miz is The Miz is not he's not a face anymore, but you're in love with the AEW Women's World Champion in Riho. She's a nice little cutie. Oh, package power driver, and hits it on Cody. I think she's a little cutie. I like Hikaru Shida's just gorgeous. But I am now. Oh, what an insult. Using a crossroads on Cody. But Chris Statlander though. There's something about Chris Statlander besides the fact that she can wrestle. I mean, she's gorgeous, but let me see. Cody is 6'1" and MJF is only 5'11", so, and that's their real height. I didn't take what was in the game. I looked them up to make sure, and then I gave them their appropriate height and weight as in real life. So, oh, was going for a crossbody, caught by the American Nightmare, and a big slam to MJF, and using the ropes to pick himself back up. And a rolling power slam. And Cody's not letting the referee count. He's going after him on the comeback with a clothesline, another clothesline, and another. MJF just busted Cody Rhodes wide open with a forearm. But Cody also using the ropes to pick himself up. And a clothesline by MJF to Cody to the outside. And the referee begins to count on Cody. Yeah, but damn, she looked good today.
7, 8.
I mean, I don't think I've seen her look that good in a long time. I mean, she looked fantastic. I really didn't pay attention to her wrestling. I mean, the match was fast. Not fast in terms of being over real quick, but just quick. There was a lot of quick things happening. And she wasn't, you know, it was more everybody else, but I was paying too much close attention. I'm not ashamed to say it. Too much close attention to Chris Statlander. And like I said, I like Hikaru Shida, but Chris Statlander, though. She's thick. Just damn. Thank you for the follow, Cobra. Welcome to the TMK Network. Welcome to UPW. And thank you for the host.
6, 7, 8.
Our referee counted 8. Oh, he just flipped Cody off. Cody. Drapes him across the ropes. Snaps MJF back. I would have let the referee start counting, but the clothesline will work. Oh, by the way, Elias signed a new 5-year deal. And take this as a scenario. Those who have signed a new 5-year deal or a new deal with WWE to stay there, I gotta ask if you guys agree with me, because AEW just signed a brand new deal with TNT. They're going to be on till 2023. And they are going to start another show, so they're going to have 2 shows each week. Now, maybe people who re-signed with WWE decided not to go into that option. Oh, another package power driver on Cody Rhodes. Maybe they decided not to go to to AEW, or even think about that because they only have 1 show. Maybe they wouldn't get that exposure. But now that they're going to have 2 shows, I wonder how many of them are kicking themselves in the ass.
7, 8.
Referee counted 8.
9.
And Cody gets up at 9. So if, in my opinion, if the Revival didn't sign just yet, this might be an incentive for them to not sign back with the WWE, because if they're going to have 2 shows, there's going to be a lot more exposure for the wrestlers they have. And one of the cool things is it might be on Saturday night. And I've been saying this for a long time. Referees counted 8. Oh, he's at 9. Looks like MJF is taking this one. And MJF takes the win. The last man standing match. MJF takes it to Cody. Not on mine. Oh. So one of the reasons I like the fact that their show might be on Saturday nights is because when I was growing up, I remember watching WCW Saturday night. And I missed that. And while it might not be at 6 o'clock on TNT, I missed that. I missed those 2 hours. So if it was on Saturday night at 8 o'clock, that's fine with me too. That would still take me, back to the days of reminiscing of WCW Saturday night. Watching the original Four Horsemen, because that's where WCW started, was on TBS on Saturdays. So I don't know. MJF might be more arrogant than Chris Jericho. But whatever it is, he plays a great heel. One of my favorite entrances here, really. Perfectly done. I really like the way it is. It fits the persona of this wrestler. It fits the persona of the CAW, the call that was made. But this match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, standing at 6'2", 230 pounds, from the other side of darkness, Travis Lazara. Travis Lazara is your current UPW Wednesday Night Showdown Lucha Libre champion, and he will be defending that belt this weekend. And on his way to the ring, the only man left undefeated in UPW, standing at 5'11", 205 pounds, from Monterrey, Mexico, Angel Garza. Angel Garza right now, the current Cruiserweight champion at NXT, I believe, still. Now he is built from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, but he is really from Monterrey, so I try and do what's reality and not just what they bill him as. So, Grim Reaper, collar and elbow tie up into the corner. Are we gonna get a clean break here? Oh no, Angel Garza hitting a Reaper across the face. Not a clean break. That might come back to haunt him on Saturday for the pay-per-view. He gonna remember that slap. Shit, it may come back to haunt him during this match. Oh, you are too kind. Oh, you're too kind. I'm seriously. Chris Stanlander is only 23 years old, and I mean, so is Rhea Ripley, and they both ooze that that mentality and that professionalism as if they are way older than that. You know, I mean, they don't look. You know, saying that they don't look 23 is not saying anything bad. It's not like saying, you know, oh, you look like you're 50. No, but, because she's not. But she looks and carries herself a little bit more like she's older than 23. And so does Rhea Ripley. No, Rhea Ripley's only 23. Can you believe that? Rhea Ripley, I definitely know she's 23. Let me just make sure that I'm right about Chris Statlander. Angel Garza to the top turnbuckle. Oh, he made a mistake. There's the payback for the slap. Sit out. Last ride power bomb. And not even a 1 count as he was able to kick out. But now all of a sudden I can't find this. Angel Garza with a nice butterfly backbreaker. Looking for that rampage. Hits it on the champion. There's the cover. And not yet. I don't know why I said not yet. It might not have it at all. Headlock by Angel Garza. In case you guys didn't know, Chris Statlander originally had signed a developmental deal with BB in real life just turned 30 years old. She signed a developmental brand with NXT, and then she had a chance to leave, and she left. Oh, I'm sorry. Chris Statlander is 24 years old. Angel Garza, butterfly, Tyler Driver 97. You're older than me, so am I. I don't care. Not you. I don't care that I'm older than her. It doesn't matter. AJ, I know this is bad to say because it's R. Kelly, but for me, as long as we're consenting adults, age ain't nothing but a number. And I ain't gonna piss on her, so. Gut buster. And just in case you guys are wondering, Chris Statlander's real name is Kristen Statlander. So her real name is Chris Statlander. So. Nice arm drag reversal by Angel Garza on the reversal. And taking it to the champion. Go for that Tyler. Oh no! Butterfly backbreaker again. And he takes out the champion. Again, Angel Garza still undefeated. But again, he may be undefeated, but he's about to face his biggest challenge at a pay-per-view against the man he just pinned. Again. Travis Cesaro may lose a match here and there on Wednesday Night Showdown. But when the belt is on the line, I don't know how the AI knows, but when the belt is on the line, he kicks it into high gear, and that's no bull. He kicks it into high gear like, nobody's taking anything from me. Angel Garza, the only man left or woman left in UPW without a loss. You know what, Ty? That might be true. Travis might let his opponents think they have an advantage. And then when the pay-per-view comes around, he pulls out. He pulls no punches, pulls out all the stops. It's all about mind games. This match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Alexia Taylor. Jesus Christ. That's a great tattoo. Ty's like, you're full of shit. Yes, I am trying to keep this as professional as possible because I want it to be a good show for everyone here to see and for people on YouTube to see. Believe it or not, I get more views on my shows on YouTube than on here, which is a shame. I wish more people would watch and on here as well, but I can't what you call it. I can't do a show without any humor because that would be just boring. And her opponent, hailing from Livingston, New Jersey, Deanna Purrazzo, the Virtuoso. Another pretty face. All these women, they're more than just pretty faces. Oh, reversal. Deanna Purrazzo after missing the drop kick, clotheslines Alexia Taylor to the outside. Sorry about the delay on my part. I got tongue-tied there for a second. Had nothing to do with the CAWs. I just got tongue-tied. Alexia Taylor, one of the strongest women in UPW. And don't let her demeanor fool you. She is one of the most ruthless as well. Not all real female wrestlers. Shit. Some of them are not pretty faces. They can wrestle. They ain't pretty faces, man. The men too. Some of them are ugly as hell. I feel bad for EC3. I feel bad for EC3 to tell you the truth right now because EC3 is not being used right, and he should be, and they're not doing anything with him, and they've pretty much given up on EC3, which is a shame because he is a good wrestler. He's got a lot to offer, and he should leave, and when his contract's over, I'll be gone. I mean, he was NXT champion. He was NXT champion, right? No, he wasn't. He was the Impact World Champion. He could go back there. They would welcome him back with open arms. But right now, there's so many places he can go. 3 times. He can go to NJPW. He can go to ROH. He can go to AEW. There are other places he can go. So I like the fact that, you know, WWE is not the end-all be-all for every single wrestler out there, that now there are other promotions that they can go to other than just the indies, that they have a chance to go out there and do something else somewhere else. Deonna Purrazzo raking the eyes and tries for the drop kick, but not successful. Reverses. And a knee to the face to Alexia Taylor. And we got an armbar. Too close to the ropes. I mean, there are a lot more places to go. I mean, you know, WWE is no longer the place where you have to go to hit the big stage anymore. I mean, maybe ROH isn't as big and Impact isn't as big, but Impact is getting more exposure. But they're still not as big as WWE. Nobody will be. And neither ROH or Impact are as big as AEW right now. But AEW and WWE are the big shows out there, so people have options now. So these wrestlers don't have to be worried about being stuck there. They'll still get time on TV. They'll still be able to be seen, and especially now with AEW getting a second show, there's going to be more exposure for people, as opposed to, I mean, they already do AEW Dark, so people get some exposure there. But now you're going to have AEW Dark. You'll have, you know, Wednesday Dynamite, and then another show. Oh no, their Impact isn't as popular as when AJ and Styles and Joe were there, but it is an alternative, and you know, they do have their fan base. Clear across the board. Well, Raw's ratings went down, but goes to the drop. The leg drop from the top turnbuckle, misses on Alexia Taylor. She gets out of the way, but now working on that leg. They were up against the college national championships, but at the same time, they showed the constant pattern that even though they're announcing the matches that are going to happen in the third hour, they consistently can't keep their audience to the third hour. It consistently, Raw's ratings consistently go down from the first hour to the second hour to the third hour. And we got another armbar. No, Alexia Taylor getting out of it and taking Deonna Purrazzo down. They need another reboot. Man, they need to just go back to 2 hours and let somebody else do something, because goes for the pin on Deonna Purrazzo. Able to kick out. And I don't know about you guys, there is one thing that I do like about that's on Raw, is what they're doing with Drew McIntyre. He looks like he's turning into a face, but he's playing with the crowd, which I think is kind of cool. I don't like the reason that they're doing that, though. I don't like the reason behind it. I like it. He knows how to play it. But I don't like the reason behind it. The reason that they're doing it is because, cutter! A diamond cutter by Deonna Purrazzo on Alexia Taylor, but Alexia Taylor with the reversal. The reason they're doing it is because they just signed a brand new deal with BT Sports in the UK. So they want to push more British stars. So that's why you're seeing, and even though, you know, not, I don't want to say British, because just European stars. Because of that. Another armbar, I think Alexia Taylor's done. She is. Deanna Purrazzo with the submission win on Alexia Taylor. Deanna Purrazzo able to take out Alexia Taylor. She's a virtuoso. They call her the master of the armbar. That discus clothesline, I thought it was over. Because anytime she hits somebody with that discus clothesline, it's usually over. But she was able to come out of that. And there is your winner, Deanna Purrazzo. Oh, and she's just dusting off the dirt from the bottom of her boots onto Alexia Taylor. Yes, they did against Private Party won their match yesterday against the Street Profits, who were nice enough to join us for the cancer special yesterday. This match is scheduled for one fall. It is a tag team division match. If the Undisputed Era loses their championship match against the champions in Big Bad Lenny and Mosca, will become a triple threat match. It is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way down to the ring at a combined weight of 397 pounds. Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. If I was the Undisputed Era, I would want Private Party to win, because I think they would have a better chance of winning the championships with somebody else in there and distracting the Four Horsemen, Big Bad Lenny and Mosca, than going in there on their own. And their opponents, hailing from where you need an invitation, at a combined weight of 24 ounces of cranberry vodka, Mark Quinn, Isaiah Cassidy, Private Party. You always hear that one guy in the audience that goes, yeah! Like, what the hell is wrong with that dude? You guys have noticed that before, right? You always hear that guy, even on the women's show, every show. You always hear that one guy, yeah! Sometime during the show, no matter what show it is, you hear that. It's creepy as hell. In case nobody knows, that's my favorite introduction. Private Party, by the way. And the referee calls for the bell. It's Bobby Fish starting it off with Mark Quinn. And a flying clothesline to Bobby Fish by Mark Quinn. Oh, there is something I gotta give you guys. Let me pull this up, and then I'm gonna drop. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a link in the chat, and I'll do the same thing on YouTube for something. And this is 100% real. It is not bullshit. There is a link right there that I just posted. It is a petition that is online right now with over 1,000 people who have signed it already, and it keeps growing every 30 seconds to keep the WWE 2K19 servers up until 2K21 comes out. So we got some tag team action. Brainbuster and a frog splash by Private Party and Kyle O'Reilly. So that is a real petition. Real petition. I have signed it already. I'll probably sign it again with my other email. They will ask if you want to help by donating $7, but you don't have to. The other way you can help is just by spreading the link on your YouTube, on any social media that you have, like Twitter or anything like that. Just copy the URL, send it out on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it might be. That's how you can help. The more exposure out there, the more they'll get people to sign, and the more chance we have to keep the servers up in case WWE 2K20 continues its downfall. Even though they are slowly, according to some people, slowly getting better, it's not going fast enough. Back kick by Kyle O'Reilly. Now a series of punches to Isaiah Cassidy. Because the servers for 2K19 are set to go down in May or March. May. And people don't want it to go down. They want it to stay up so they can continue to make their arenas, their CAWs, their belts, whatever they can come up with, and continue with their eFeds or just their own personal universes, because they don't feel that they can do that on 2K20. And I know a couple big YouTubers who do, not YouTubers, well, mixers and YouTubers who do, eFeds, and they try to do it on 2K20, and they ended up going back to 2K19. So, nice pop-up Hurricane Rana on Kyle O'Reilly by Cassidy. Yeah, there's a guy that I follow. who lets me promote on his Discord. He does it on 2K19, and somebody asked him how come no 2K20, and he says, because you can't run an EFED on 2K20 and 2K26 dick. He actually said it like that. So, I'm not going to argue with him there. Just saying. I don't know, the petition might work, and the only reason I'm saying that is because of something that they've done already. Like, I don't know if you guys know, if you touched 2K20, you weren't able to upload any images or anything, but now if you go to where you can upload images and stuff like that, it goes to the 2K20 website to upload images. Oh, flying forearm by Kyle O'Reilly on Mark Quinn. And this time reversed by Mark Quinn. Now it gives you two tabs at the top. One that says 2K20 and 2K19. And even if you play 2K20, you can hit the 2K19 tab and upload your images to the 2K19 servers and still be able to do what you want to do on 2K19. And they didn't do that with 2K18. They didn't do that with 17. They've never done it before. This is the first year they've done that. So now you have an option. Do you want to put stuff on 2K20 or do you want to do it on 2K19? Oh, it's time to get drunk because it is time for gin and juice, baby. There's a pin by Isaiah Cassidy. And we're going to have ourselves a triple threat match at the pay-per-view. It will be Private Party. It will be the Four Horsemen. And it will be Undisputed Era. To determine who will either continue to stay as tag team champions, or if there will be new tag team champions at the pay-per-view. And I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I have the Undisputed Era here, and obviously they're from the game, because I like the Undisputed Era. But I do like the Street Profits. So if there's anybody here that thinks that maybe, I'm thinking about bringing the Street Profits into the game, into my universe, on this show. Because I really did enjoy the match between them and the Street Profits yesterday. And that would free up 2 more spots for 2 more CAWs if I had them there. And I mean, it's the Street Profits, you know what I mean? They're great. They have great presence on the mic. It's hard to deny how good they are. So, and they are good wrestlers. And God knows they're probably the only good wrestling team on Raw, and that's hard to say because the Viking Raiders are there too. This match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring and his debut here in UPW. Standing at 6 foot tall, 268 pounds. From Fresno, California. He is the former 3-time Impact World Champion, Brian Cage. Absolutely, Halo. Again, if you like what you're seeing, you're watching here on Mixer, hit that follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe and that notification button so you know when I put up new content. And making his way to the ring led by Dynamite Diaz. He is the leader of the Four Horsemen of Wednesday Night Showdown and the former, holy crap, 6-time Wednesday Night Showdown World Champion, the Destroyer, Maximus Kane. Oh, Dreamer's on Monday night. She was in a cancer special yesterday, and she was facing Cameron Santos, the other champion from this show, and faced Samantha, the world champion from Friday Face Off, and she completely destroyed those two in less than 7 minutes. I don't know how she started off on a losing streak. She cashes in the Money in the Bank briefcase on Bailey, and now she seems to be unstoppable, which is actually not a bad thing because, yeah, I made her, but I'm glad to see that she's on a winning streak now. And I was surprised yesterday that she dominated the other two women's world champions in such a fashion, but nice backflip by Brian Cage on the former champion. Definitely a size difference in height, but Brian Cage is ridiculously strong and taking the former champion into the ring the hard way. And the Destroyer drops him. In the cancer special yesterday, there was the UPW Primetime Four Horsemen versus the UPW Wednesday Night Showdown Four Horsemen exhibition for our fight against cancer. And let me just say that the Four Horsemen, the most ruthless Four Horsemen in UPW from this show, destroyed Primetime's Four Horsemen. There's a pin. It wasn't good fun. It was for cancer. So they may be in two totally different shows, but they're Four Horsemen either way. And speaking of the Destroyer being a former champion, oh my God. I will get my rematch at the pay-per-view this week against Wesley Wolf, who cashed in the Money in the Bank. Oh my God, what a clothesline. Just taking the Destroyer and flipping him right over by Brian Cage. I will get my rematch at the pay-per-view New Generation against Wesley Wolf, who cashed in the Money in the Bank and took the belt away. But I will get my rematch. Brian Cage met with a clothesline in retaliation by the Destroyer. ADOD. Oh, watch it, Brian Cage. Get too close to Dynamite, you might lose the match. Or she might whip your ass. Yeah, my mother did too 15 years ago yesterday. That's why I did the cancer show yesterday. I usually don't do anything on that day, but I did yesterday. And it was insane. You know, started off with Private Party and Street Profits, then a Fatal 5-Way Iron Women's tables match that was 15 minutes long. And then we had a 2 Royal Rumbles, a 6-man elimination chamber match, the 3 World Women's Champions, and then the 4 Horsemen match. That was a stacked match card. Don't worry, 20-second count out on the outside. And JPW rules. Brian Cage taking it to Destroyer. Suplex pile driver and Destroyer. This might be it. That would be impressive for Cage to win his debut match by pinning the former world champion from Wednesday Night Showdown. And Cage on the comeback. And the Destroyer with a triple power bomb. Oh my God! Cobra clutch overhead belly to back suplex. I want to do a UPW IWE joint pay-per-view like a Survivor Series type. I wouldn't mind that at all. And the Destroyer MaximusKane not able to put away Brian Cage yet. If he will be able to. But setting up that rolling Boston Crab. And he is farther. He's far away enough from the ropes. But no, Brian Cage, with those powerful legs of his, able to get out of that submission hold. Inverted DDT by Brian Cage. And again with the suplex power driver, going for the pin, hooking the leg on the former champion. And Brian Cage wins his debut match. And he wins his debut match against the former champion. Oh yeah, that would be. Congratulations to Brian Cage. I can't win every match. You know, wins and losses come. Gotta deal with them. Congratulations to Brian Cage on his debut match here in UPW. Taking away any momentum the Destroyer had going into this weekend's pay-per-view against Wesley. Holy fuck! Uh-oh. Why is Wesley going after him? Oh my God! Wesley and Dynamite just attacked Brian Cage. Why is Wesley attacking Brian Cage? Okay, this is not what I didn't set this up. And if anything, why is he not attacking my ass? And why the hell is Dynamite helping Wesley Wolf? Bitch, if you cheating on my ass. She just hit him with a crossbody. Brian Cage is out. He is completely done. He is out. Well, that was an interesting way to end the show. Brian Cage wins his match. I lose. I walk away. My girl stays in the ring with the opponent that I'm going to fight on the pay-per-view for my belt back. Don't tell me she's a fair weather girlfriend when she's there when I got gold, but when I don't, she ain't there. This has been Wednesday Night Showdown here on the TMK Network, UPW Live.